Why would you flowchart out your processes in your small business? Generally, with my clients, we get to the stage when a bottleneck crops up and they say, "Now we need to have a look because we need a software or a system in place to help us with this." And instead of just blindly going in and getting something that will help you with that bottleneck, I will always get them to flowchart out, where are we right now in the whole process? Because that particular software or system could potentially not help, or it would help you at that stage, but it might hinder you later down the line. My name is Nell, I'm an action coach, business coach, and I help my clients create really simple flowcharts, kind of from start to finish. Ideally, I always say, I would love to get your office wallpapered with your flowcharts from how do prospect come into the business, how do you take them through that initial journey, how do they sign up, the onboarding, how do they go through a journey of being a client, the invoicing, the work behind the scenes, how does that all work? Now that's technically what we want to get to. It creates a lot of clarity for you as the business owner because you always know what the next steps are. You will never get lost. There's never any question as to where do we go from here because we've got it mapped out. It's also great to help new starters get real clarity really quickly as to how you do business and what that process looks like. Quick couple of top tips around the flowcharting. The way I always work it with clients is to keep it as simple as possible. The boxes. If we do this and they say yes, what is then the next step? What is then the next step? What is then the next step? If they say no, where do we go from there? So that's the first thing. We create a really simple box flowchart. Then we'll go back around and with a different color pen, and we do this actually on paper, with a different color pen, we would mark with each of these boxes, where do we need a system, a software, questionnaires, scripts, templates, whatever it may be, what do we need that is repeated on a regular basis, something that we could just use all the time for that particular step. And then lastly, we'll go back around with a different color pen and we'll mark down who is responsible for which step. And when I say who, I don't say Mary or Tom, it's about whatever position they are holding in the business, who is responsible for that step. So we are very clear on, is it the sales department, is it the marketing department, and even for now that all means it's you. That is okay later on when that sales seat and that marketing seat is filled, we know that this is part of their training because this is part of their responsibilities. So go and have a look at maybe the first two processes that you could map out in your business where you have a few bottlenecks. Have a look at, what does my process look like? What kind of systems, softwares, templates do I need? And who's responsible for this?